What up, guys? So I wanted to do this outside to give you guys a better background, but the weather's turned for the worse and it's pretty windy and a bit drizzly, so it's gonna have to be the car. So I want to talk to you about fear. What are your fears? Fear, fear, fear. It sounds like such a dark, bad word, eh? But it doesn't necessarily have to be. It can be a great ally, in fact. I mean, obviously, in a survival situation, if somebody's chasing you with a knife or a gun, or a big predator's chasing you from behind, you're damn right you're gonna run, right? It's that fear for your life which will save you. But what happens when it's fear that's stopping you, or limiting you, reaching your full potential in life? This happens far too often in everyone. Everyone is affected by fear, one way or the other. Fear of being ridiculed, fear of failure, fear of embarrassment. There are many reasons, and one reason why I'm doing this video right now is because one of my biggest fears is public speaking and speaking to an audience. And even though this is a camera and not 200 people in front of me, there is still that sense of fear that I could get ridiculed or could get embarrassed on feedback, I suppose. But I choose to not see that, I choose to overlook that fear and basically dive head first into it, because I understand that the only way to overcome fear is to go through it. Only then will you gain the confidence needed, to achieve your goals, and realize that the voices of self-doubt and fear in your mind telling you that you can't do this, you're not capable of doing this, you're not smart enough, this is just a voice in your head, It's just a limiting voice in your head, and you are the one that listens to it. You're not that voice. So you can choose to ignore this voice and create some of the best decisions of your entire life. Having a mindset that has the humility to know its weaknesses and having the courage to actually do something about it is pretty important. And as you become more self-aware, you assess yourself. And you assess your weaknesses. You see, so if you're not smart in something, go educate yourself in that area. If you're not strong enough, if you're not as strong as you'd like to be mentally or physically, improve yourself. Go gym or improve yourself in philosophy or science or maths, whatever it is you want to improve yourself, you can do it. You have that access at your fingertips, literally. So yeah, I mean, it's the reason why, fear can be a great ally in personal development, because it indicates where it thinks your limits are. And you can use that indicator to do the absolute opposite, So if fear is telling you to skydive, or if fear is telling you not to skydive, you skydive. If fear is holding you off from, making that call that's going to boost your business and improve your career, but you're too nervous to call the top dogs, I suppose, you call that. You make that call. Because why not, man? Why not? Time is of the essence. If your fear is stopping you from doing something will be of benefit to you, mentally or physically, you do it. And that's the importance, I think, to differentiate fear, because there are multiple fears. Obviously, as I said in the beginning, there's that initial fear, survival fear, and most of the time people fear things that they know is just going to give them embarrassment or ridicule, stuff like that, really. I say breach your limits, do something you fear every day if you can, but then every week try to do something. It's one thing that you really fear, that you're scared of doing. Go do that thing. It's the only way that you will learn. Breach your limits, and only then you'll know that you are limitless. Thank you.